Welcome to a Life Illuminated podcast. I'm your host, Jack McAdoo, bringing you the show that shines a light on the path to a more purposeful and fulfilling life. Whether you're looking for motivation, direction, or just a little extra inspiration, we've got you covered. Aloha, aloha. I hope you guys are doing well today, man. I hope that this finds you in an amazing space, just a happy time in your life, no matter what time of day you're listening. And, I thank you as always for allowing me into your space to give me the time to share this episode with you and a message with you. Let's all take a deep breath in. Just inhale, just give a great breath in. And exhale. It allows us to, release a little bit of stress, to set our mind right, and just, to feel good, man, just to feel good. I'm going to be a little short today, but I wanted to talk about gratitude. We wake up every day and the hustle and bustle, we getting breakfast ready, sometimes coffee, getting the kids out the door if we have kids. If we're single, we just do the same thing. We take care of our day. We get up in the morning. We go through our meditations if that's what we do. And, we just continue on. But how often do we stop to just take everything in? Look at the things that, we wanted to manifest years ago. It's not about looking in the past. It's just looking at life and how it's gone. And to keep ourselves in check, to kind of give us a progress report of where we're at. The things that we have now, we're searching for other things through manifestation, whether it's feelings, physical, mental, no matter what it is, whatever we're trying to manifest in our lives. What we have now, other people are trying to manifest in their lives. So be grateful for what you have now. Because way back when you were manifesting and trying to manifest, or prayer, asking the Creator for different things, you either gave up or you just let it go. You stopped forgetting about it, which you should do because there is a trust aspect in all of this. But have you ever looked back at the things that you dreamed and desired, and it's like, wow, I have them, or I had them and I've passed them on to someone else, or I've outgrown them and I've moved into a new space in life, a new season, a new chapter of life. So my wants, needs, and desires and dreams have changed. But have you ever done that, just to think about how far you've come? Not as an ego thing, but how far you've come. You've put in the work. You've made things happen in your life. Or there's the same thing where the opposite is true. The things you've asked for have not materialized in your life. Relationships, love, friendships, cars, homes. But have you wondered why? Have you asked yourself why? What are the things you may have done up until this point that has prevented that? Did you leave space in your life to allow new things to come in? You have to give up something to attract something into your life. You need to create space for what's new. Whether it's friendships, old relationships, get rid of the new car. The old car to get the new. You know what I mean? You have to cleanse your mind, your thought processes. Get rid of the patterns of thoughts that were holding you back so that you can allow creativity to come into play, to come into your mind, to strive for new things. Read a book every day. 10 pages of a book or a chapter, whatever it is. Open your mind to receive, learn, listen to different podcasts, this one in particular. But open yourself and just have gratitude for your life. You're breathing right now. And a lot of people take that for granted. Oh, you always say that, Jack. We wake up, we're thankful for the breath. There are people right now struggling to breathe. There are people in hospitals and nursing facilities on transtracheal catheters and they're being intubated. Just they're having trouble. A lot of people are in that space where breathing is a luxury. They're on oxygen concentrators or having liquid O2. They're having those things in their life, and it's rough for them. So even breath is something to be thankful for. Sight is something to be grateful for. Smell, taste, touch, the touch of another human being, a hug. There are a lot of people in this world that just yearn to be hugged and to just feel the hug and absorb that hug. A hug is an amazing thing. It just lets off and releases just all the cortisol pushes that you need. It feels amazing. And a lot of people don't have that. And they just get used to it and go on. Maybe some people aren't craving it. I don't know. But we need to be grateful that we have a bed to lay in, a roof over our head, sometimes a car to get to work, and if not, money to catch, public transportation. There are so many things in this life to be grateful for every single day. Every single day. I've been at rock bottom in my life before. Rock bottom. And just the little things to be able to eat, I was grateful for. It's the little things. And we just need to appreciate that. So going back, again, not rehashing out the past, but to go back in time, in our mind's eye, to look at the things that we desired and see if we've acquired them. And if we have, do we still have them? And maybe that's why we're not attracting anything new into our life today, because we keep holding on the things that we already have. The things that we once dreamed for, prayed for, manifested in our life, we just don't want to give up. We've got this tight grip on. I know how that is. You know how that is as well. You don't want to give up something, no matter what it is. And I'm not talking just material. There are just things that you just don't want to give up on because subconsciously you think that you're going to just miss out on life because of it. You're going to go through aches and pains because of it. But in reality, do you really need some of the things that you manifested in your life back then today? Do you really need them? And can you give them freely to someone else who's trying to manifest those things that you have now that you're trying to release? Release it to them. Give it to them so that the things that you desire just will overflow into your life right now. Everything takes works. So to desire what you had back then and to achieve what you had, have now from those wishes back then, pat yourself on the back. You did something right. You did the works to receive those things. That's a blessing. That is something to be grateful for. Be grateful for your kids, even if they run around the store screaming. Be grateful for them, and just experience joy in your life. It's not always about, me talking about the spiritual walk and what we can do. It's just sometimes I just have to talk about being grateful. I am so grateful for my friends, my family, the experiences that I have every single day. And they're not always good and bright. Things happen, and this media company is, gone down, gone up, and it's exploding again. My talking, my public speaking, it gives me so much joy to meet so many people, and I'm blessed because of it. Every time before I get back, out on stage, that adrenaline, those butterflies, the fear, the not real fear, but a fear. I guess that's just the best way to put it. I'm not afraid of it, but there's just this anticipation, this wondering. It's a rush. It's an adrenaline rush. And to experience that, I am so grateful and blessed to even be able to do it. And to be able to talk to so many people. Even with the podcast, I am grateful that this just reaches people around the globe. And it's a joy for me to do that. It is something that I had desired to do when I was a child. Not podcasting, because when I was a child, it didn't exist. But the platform to be able to speak to people, and here I am, and I've been doing it now for close to 20 years. And I'm just so grateful, and the audience continues to grow. And thank you so much for subscribing to the show and spreading the show, talking to people about the show. I'm so grateful. It builds this community that we're forming. You know, there's interviews coming in, just amazing things. And that's one of the blessings that I have because of you. You gave me the blessing without even knowing it. You manifested for me without even knowing it. And that's the thing we need to concentrate on life. There are things that you're doing for people or doing for yourself that is benefiting others. And that's the thing about receiving. When you open to receive and you receive, the one key to all that is no matter what you desire, what you ask for, you need to be able to give something back to someone. It has to be shareable. That's the way the universe works. You need to be able to share. I'm not saying you have to give everything away, give away your personal possessions or give away your spouse or anything like that. You know what I'm talking about. If someone desires or requires something in their life and they come to you and they ask and you're able to provide, you need to provide. Because if you can provide and you say no, then you will reap the benefits of saying no. And some of those benefits are you just not even receiving the manifestations that you desire in your life. That's how everything works. I don't call it karma. It's just universal rules and laws, perhaps. But be kind, be grateful. Look how far you've come. If you have thought about that, man, I'm here to congratulate you, give you that pat on the back, that hug, kiss on the cheek, man, virtually. But be proud of yourself. Again, it's not looking back at the past. It's looking at yourself and holding accountability to yourself of how far you've come. And I'm not talking about the stuff last week, last month, last year. I'm talking about 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Those things that you really put in the work for. Everything that you desire takes work. You have to put in the work. Things don't just fall out of the sky. But it's when we forget about the things that we desire and that we ask for and just move through life with intention, not thinking about it, just moving through life with intention of reaching goals, of being in harmony and being in peace, joy, those things that desired will come. They always do. A lot of times later than what you expected when you gave up on them. And the things that you don't receive, maybe it's just because the universe was just not aligned with you and it just wasn't meant to be. Not everything wished for is aligned with us. And you have to understand that and accept that. But it's the things that you desire and want. That vibration is there. That energy is there. And you feel it. You feel the vibration. Everything that we desire, wish for, dream for, want to attract is already here. It's there for you. It's right there. You just have to match that frequency. And you know this. And sometimes that can be a little tough with how the world is and everything else, your belief systems, and you get around people that, that's woo-woo, it's bullshit, it's this, it's that, and you kind of fall out of it. But understand, everything is energetically in front of you, every single thing. And if you could just align yourself and believe in yourself, attract that vibration, attract that feeling, and just be that, it will come. It will come. And it's not woo-woo bullshit stuff. You know what I mean? It's theory, it's science, it's there. I mean, your energy feels extending 8 feet around you. Fact. Believe in that. Believe in that. Be proud of yourself. Believe in yourself. And watch the things that happen for you 5, 10, 15 years from now. It's going to be amazing, man. Share the love. I thank you so very, very much for your space and your time and just being here with me. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. You are a blessing. You are my manifestation come true. Absolutely. Each and every one of you. A single listener to thousands of listeners. Each one of you are an amazing blessing and manifestation in my life. So I thank you. I thank you so much. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Peace and aloha, everyone.